Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Drawing with Mr. Sepulveda. I'm Mr. Sepulveda, and welcome to the What My Subscribers Want Me to Draw Part 3 of the series. And this is a series where I take your subscriber requests, either on my Instagram, my TikTok page, or one of my YouTube episodes or YouTube shorts. Here is the first drawing. Here's the first suggestion that a subscriber left for me to draw, and it was left by a YouTuber named Dr. Dread, and he requested that I draw the Grim Reaper. I'm going to be honest, I had fun with this prompt. I was kind of toying around with the ideas of either making this Grim Reaper something super scary or something more on like a chibi kind of side, a little bit cutesy, and that's kind of where I went. I wanted to get like a cutesy, murderous looking Grim Reaper. You can't see it just yet, but when I start to design that scythe, you'll see where I kind of get the murderous intended cutesy looking Grim Reaper piece that I was kind of getting in my mind. Okay, so when I was designing it, I knew I wanted a small body. I knew I wanted a cloak. I didn't want a real shape to kind of form for his feet or anything, so I let the cloak kind of do its thing. I tried something different when it came to the areas of the bones where like the knuckles met or where the teeth met, and I decided to erase like a little triangle in there. I was trying something new. I think it works out. I kind of like the way it came out. You'll have to let me know what you guys personally think. Dr. Dread, of course, you're going to have to let me know, first off, if this looks kind of like what you kind of imagined or if it was better, right? I'm hoping for the better piece. So just let me know. I'm going to let this keep rolling. I'll talk to you guys about the next subscriber suggestion in just a moment. All right, guys, well, here is the second suggestion, and this suggestion comes from TikTok, and it was from my What My Students Want Me to Draw Part 6 video clip, and this is coming from DanielGizmo.com too, and Daniel requested that I draw a cat, and so that's kind of what I went with. I try to go with a very symmetrical looking cat. I try to go more on a cutesy route, and when I chose the colors, I try to make sure that they more or less complemented each other. I try to go with more like yellowish, brownish type of tones, tannish type of tones. I kept the eyes completely black, and to try to pull off a cutesy looking style, I went ahead and put in some generic white highlights, 2 white highlights in each eye, and I went ahead and put in a heart shape for the chest. That's kind of what I felt like would have pulled off the cutesy look. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I don't have too much else to say about this particular piece, so I'm just going to let this roll on, and I'll talk to you guys about what my third subscriber requested. All right, guys, so our third subscriber also comes from TikTok. Their name is StarStriker0531, and StarStriker requested that I draw Tord from Ed's World, and I'm going to be 100% honest, I had no idea what Ed's World was. Still don't really technically know what Ed's World is, but I'm not going to lie, I really like the character designs. They're really simplistic, and so when I looked at it, I felt like I had a lot of freedom to just kind of draw the character in my own style, and I felt like I really did accomplish it. I've been drawing some caricature drawings lately, and so every time I draw caricatures, I do teeth a certain way. I kind of put the edges black. I put lines that start but don't finish and then finish, right? If that makes sense, there's usually a gap between lines. And so I was able to incorporate that. I was able to incorporate one of those kind of fun nose designs. I loved everything about this character. I loved everything about the way that he came out. I wish I did more with it. I feel like maybe I will do more with it as I go on. I know I've had other subscribers kind of request more Edgeworld content. And so I think I will definitely go that way. It'll eventually happen here. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. I think the characters are fun. And this was just a really great piece overall. Okay. Obviously fun's the key word here. It's the operative word here. Because I felt, kind of like a kid again, right? Where you're able to kind of just express yourself. And I felt that I was able to do that with this particular character. So Star Striker, thank you for such a really cool suggestion. I'm looking forward to more suggestions from you in the future, okay? I'm going to let this roll on, and then we'll get to my next art piece, which honestly, I was up in the air about as being my absolute favorite. So I'll let you guys decide if that one's your favorite in this episode or not. I was really flip-flopping between the last two. All right, guys, so this is my next piece. This was the one that I was just telling you guys about that was either going to be my absolute favorite or just second favorite. It was a real toss-up. But this is Sans from Undertale, which was suggested by Caden Animates over on TikTok. I love everything about Sans' aesthetics. His color palette is amazing. And I've always wanted to draw Sans, but I thought this would be a great opportunity to draw Sans in my own style. And so I wanted to create him as looking kind of like an anime boy, because it kind of gets that playful vibe to it. And I think I nailed it, right? I wanted the colors to pop. I wanted to make sure that I had his iconic blue jacket, his pink slippers, the black shorts with the white stripes, all of that good stuff. And I did take a few chances on this piece because I didn't want to do a multiply layer, and I didn't want to do a highlight layer like I normally do. Instead, I just changed the colors around on my colored layer when I was designing and coloring in Sans. When it came to the background, I think the background's probably my least favorite for this piece. I think I could have done a little bit better, considering that I had him in a crouching pose. I could have done something fun with perspective. That one kind of got away from me, but ultimately I'm a big fan of the way that this art piece turned out. Please let me know down in the comments down below what you feel about Sans, or if you're a big fan of Undertale. Tell me if Sans should have been the last one I showed in this video, or if my next one is the rightful art piece for the last slot in this episode. All right, I'm going to let this keep rolling. We'll find out about that last suggestion in just a moment. All right, guys, so here we are at our final drawing, and based on the shape, you guys could probably already guess it, but this is a minion holding a banana. Yeah, you heard that right. It's a minion holding banana. This was requested by MC Girls over on TikTok, and she left a comment saying that I should draw this because her sister would love her, and so who am I to deny love and happiness anywhere, right? And so MC Girls, hoping that you enjoy this picture. Hopefully your sister loves you for getting this picture. But I had a lot of fun with this. Again, I was kind of torn between this minion piece that I'm drawing and sands. And you guys will notice, like, I kind of took a technique from the Grim Reaper from the beginning by just kind of chipping away at a triangle. Kind of like it. I think I'm going to keep a technique like that going. But anyways, yeah, I was torn between this minion piece and the sands piece. And I think because of nostalgia, like, I enjoyed, like, the Gru movies, the Despicable Me movies, right? And so having this smiley yellow boy in overalls, I kind of took my heart, I think, versus a skeletal anime-ish boy from Undertale, right? But I could be totally wrong, right? I don't know if this minion really belongs as the last picture because it's the best one. Let me know your opinions down below, right? Should I have switched the places of Sans and the minion, or am I in the right spot for where I have them, right? I'm going to let you guys decide. When I was drawing him, the design process wasn't really too difficult. The only thing that I had an issue with was trying to figure out his legs, because as I'm drawing them, they kind of looked like they were broken. And so that part wasn't working with me. I ended up putting his legs straight down. I don't like that because I like the fact that I had some movement with it originally, but I just, for some reason, could not pull it off. I don't know what was happening to me on that day, but hey, sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. In post, I do fix something up about his overalls because I realized I never closed it off on, I guess it's the right side, but it's his left on the side that holds the banana. I should have had an opening where his arm's coming out of, but I actually don't do that in this picture, so I had to do it in post. So yeah, I'm going to let this one roll, and then I'll talk to you guys at the end about all the subscriber drawings that we had, and we'll kind of wrap things up. All right, guys, well, there you have it. These are the 5 subscriber suggestion drawings. Comment down below which one is your favorite. If you guys are new here to this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date for more subscriber suggestion videos. Or you might even be interested in watching the Draw Jar series, where I take student suggestions from a jar and draw them out at random, and I give myself a 1-hour time limit to get them done. Guys, as always, I'll see you guys next Tuesday for our regularly scheduled video. You guys have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.